Hey my beautiful YouTube family, Abby here, and I want to tell you that you're my friend, our child of God. Hello guys! What's up? It's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year's guys! So it is the new year, new me. Check out my podcast, plug. Literally came out today and I've been on a grind. So for today's video, I am going to be telling you guys my goals for this year in 2019. So basically the first part you guys should listen to is on Tough Skin Podcast. Basically, it's a podcast that God put in my heart to start. Basically, I interview people and I asked them what brought them quote-unquote tough skin, but since this week I did a solo episode so you guys can get to know me a little bit more on the real and raw side. Comment down below any topics that you guys want us to talk about and we'll do it. So let's get into the video. Let's roll the intro clip. Fade to black. As you guys know, I do this every year. By far last year, my goals were like to travel more, be more spontaneous, and boy, if you guys saw my reflection video the other day, you know that all those goals came to pass. Basically, we start off in the natural, but I feel today, let's start off in the spiritual because right now we are fasting and it is the second week of our fast and I haven't been vlogging because I've been taking a break of it, but if you guys want me to do after the fast another sit down video, or if you want me to vlog throughout my fasting journey, want to see it like I did last year, my fasting experience, if you guys want that, let me know in the comments down below. Let's start off in the spiritual. So here are my spiritual goals for 2019. So number one is my relationship with God. I feel that relationship with God, it's good, you know, but just like any relationship, I feel like I want to make my relationship with God greater, encounter God more. I want to set that time and specific place and time that I do worship God, that I do encounter His presence, where He just fills me up and continues on, and I want to know the direction of 2019. My second goal is to, number two, align myself to the perfect will of God. Abby, what does that mean? So basically what that is that last week in service our apostle was talking about aligning ourselves to the perfect will of God, and basically that is what God has planned for you in the year, what God has planned for you in your life. And recently I feel that I have been doing things in my own strength. I'm kind of tired of it. Honestly, at this point, I just want God to come through. I don't know about you guys, but I get in my mind a lot, and sometimes my mind can get confused a lot. Get into the standstill where I'm going around and around and around, and God's like, it's right there. You just need to encounter me. And I'm like, okay. And when I encounter Him, boom. He speaks to me like this. Spiritual goal, basically, it is to have a specific worship time with God and to really have that specific time where I worship and I pray to Him and I encounter Him. God meets you at a specific time and a specific place, and He just sits there and He waits for you like, hey Abby, like I'm just here waiting for you. Sits there and waits and waits and waits. So I want to create a specific time. I want to, I guess, test the waters per se. Like, you know, in your relationship you like test the waters. My fourth goal is connected to my third goal, which is to quiet time with God for at least 1 hour of the day. I want to either read my Bible for an hour, pray for an hour, and just have that specific time separated for God. Number five is to create more God content. I want to go back to the basics, and honestly I filmed the Things Christian Girls Say video, and even just getting a text from my mentor being like, oh my god, I love that video, you should make more stuff like this, and I'm like, wow, I really should. I put God first on YouTube of like what I started and really take everything I've learned in school and ministry and everything and use the talents and gifts that God has given me for His kingdom. Number six is to read at least 2 of our apostles' books. Dad, we call him our spiritual father. I want to read at least 2 of his books called Breakthrough Fast. So I'm like, okay, it's a small book, I can get through it, let me just take some time and read it. Number 7 is I want to listen to more Christian podcasts. I feel like that there's one by Prophet Sean Boltz, which is listening to the prophetic, Remnant Youth, which is also the preachings, and just soak myself up with God. And so number 8 is to create a balance between receiving and serving. I remember before, I said this in my podcast, but before I got burnt out, now I'm at a point, basically, I want to start serving more. So that's one of them. I go more into depth in my podcast, so you guys can listen to it. Number 9 is I want to fast more. Right now, basically, my church is in a fast, a 3-week fast. The first week is 1 meal a day. Second week is 1 meal of fruits and vegetables. And on the third week, it is just liquid. So I'm ready. I want to do it. I want to give it my all. And I only fast in like the first month and October. I want to fast like maybe like once every month or like once a week and just spend that time and be like, okay, God, this is what's gonna happen. And basically what I want to do is I want to find a ministry that I'm passionate about and serve there. So whether it's in the media, whether it's in the dance, whether it's somewhere, but I just want to serve. But I just keep getting like voices in my head that's like, I want to serve, but then it's like, no, you have to do your business. But then I'm like, can I do both? So it's kind of like this, and I'm just like, God, give me direction on what you want me to do. On to the natural. Boom! My natural goals, number 1, this is a surreal goal. I am gonna dream big this year, and for my first natural goal, I want to hit 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 of you guys watching me, and I feel like that will be a milestone if I hit 10,000 subscribers. You can make it if you guys can do that for me and subscribe and tell your friends and tell people to watch this God content. Smash that subscribe button and enjoy content, and I'm gonna try to post a lot so you guys can get on the rhythm of it and enjoy it, and yeah, let's do it. Have faith. I believe that we are gonna hit 10,000 subscribers. Today, 2019, by December 31st, we are gonna be at 10,000 subscribers. Future Abby, that's gonna happen. Number 2 is not caring what people think about me. I want to lose my reputation. I love myself so much that when I walk out of a place in like this super crazy outfit, I'm not gonna care what people think about me. When I post like stuff like this and I walk out with my vlog camera, I don't wanna care what people think about me. I just wanna work my way up to not care and to just be like YOLO, but like I love YOLO. Goal number 3 basically is to find a routine and be more productive. I want to be more productive in my time, in my space, and wake up in the morning and be like, okay, in the morning I'm gonna wake up, pray, drink coffee, go to the gym, do video stuff, make a routine for myself, because I know that God's gonna come through. Number 4 is I do not want to be so hard on myself, because last year and even now, I have a tendency to get in a cycle where I do so well and I'm like, yes, like I'm back. And then boom, all of a sudden I get super hard on myself. I start comparing myself to people, and it's just not a good look. It's not a good look for you, abs. Number 5 is to read books more. Like I said in my spiritual goals, instead of Netflixing and stuff, just read. Number 6 is I want to go outside more. I go to a park and just take some time to relax and to take in nature. Goal number 7 is I want to save more. So I have a goal of saving money, you know, for trips or something, and I talked about this in my podcast that I just want to save more and I want to be more efficient with my money. Number 8 is I want to make a self-care skincare routine, I guess, and I actually want to create that for you guys. So once I get that skincare routine and get these pimples, you know, out of my face, I want to do it and make it happen and do it. Number 9, I want to focus more on my videography and photography business. Just like get that time management, get stuff done, do it with time, do it with space, do it with purpose. Number 10, it is live a healthier lifestyle, and with that is gonna have like sub bullets, which is drinking more water, cooking without HelloFresh. Now, basically goal number 11 is I want to listen more and speak less. So I have a tendency to overtalk whoever talks to me, and I tend to like, not being selfish, but like talking about myself, and I would rather just hearing the person but actually listening and being like, okay, so if we're talking about Pepito, like I want to know Pepito's story, about his life, about his thing, about his wants, needs, like I want to know about that. I don't want to think about what I'm going to say next and just say it. More relational. How about that? My last natural goal is to stop comparing myself to people on social media. My recent role model from like all last year, you guys know, I talk about her all the time. You guys can say it in the comments. Danielle Carolyn. Yeah, so she is someone that I aspire to be like, girl boss mode. Like she's all like about the hustle and grind. I wanted to be like her so bad that I was like, okay, girl boss, hustle mode, this, that. But then I realized that she does these things and she has this energy, like she's so young, like I'm 24, you know, like I realized that I can do it in my own way. I don't have to be like this girl boss that wakes up at like 6 a.m. Basically, someone was saying in the podcast is that like we try so hard to be like other people and get their results, but it's not like our journey, or it's not our specific way to get what they got. This year, I'm gonna do things how Abigail does it. I am going to live my life how Abby wants to, according to God's will and purpose for my life. Be a co-laborer with God. Get ready for this year. This year is gonna be our year. I promise you guys, I'm not gonna travel so much. I honestly feel like I'm gonna be at home and maybe California. I don't know, hopefully. I wanna create and I wanna show God off to you guys and see what God can do with this and plan efficiently and create. I'm so happy and I'm so excited and I just love God so much. So guys, that is all that I have for you guys today. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel, follow me on all social media, it'll be linked down below. Follow Tough Skin Podcast because that podcast is lit and I cannot wait to show you guys what we have in store for the new year. I am ready. I am beyond excited for what God is gonna do. So I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. God bless you.